Hello everyone, welcome back to what is the beginning of the final battle for this little realm here. So I want to talk to a few people before we head out. It's almost like this is a JRPG. Oh hey, Liko, you're alive and well.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds. Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For convincing me to bring you to Gien. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard. For Anu.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who are lost. For family.
Family.
Take care, brother. May your goddess smile upon you tonight.
Ulvik? Hello? Hey. Hello, Ribbly thing.
I stand with you, Q. I'm not the only one. Look around. These men living would all lay down their lives for you.
That guy had really blue eyes.
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vermont. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
Well, this looks like a fairly typical Scandinavian hard ass. He doesn't. Okay. Well, his animations are pretty subtle, but he does have animations. I was a little worried there for a second.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong.
Yeah, well, don't knock us nerves until the fat lady sings or whatever.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Valhalla. They've shown us him and Sister Silas.
And that is even not counting all the between the sheets shenanigans they've been up to. So, yeah, I noticed Elena there. Oh, holy shit. I feel pretty iffy about there being so few to speak to. Yeah, well, I guess we're just going to move on.
Anna, Elena, we haven't
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked. And sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kim. Really. I'm glad you're back in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes, after. We really should.
I'll escort Ferdos to the engine house in the green and watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, Anna, I believe we can.
Okay. We'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Okay.
Something Hami says. Utana learned of my trip to Gien from a trusted source. I wonder. Did you tell Utana about Gien?
Alright. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better.
Well, it's not a bad option.
Bridge the gap between us.
I don't think I will do this.
I
But then there's
can't give
this.
her what she desires most, but I can still grant her a kiss.
Well, that's not what I thought it would be either. But, well, I'm just curious to see what this leads to.
Hey, whoa, what?
I'm just trying
No,
to...
just... No, that's not...
Sorry.
Don't do that. I am sorry, sir. All right.
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out their way. There's no better time. This whole weeping thing is giving him the willies. It's way too big for vampires occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely for that?
With your help, unless I've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry,
Then let's not waste any more time.
just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Let's go. Be safe, Keon. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Elena, you came on to Kian like that before. Double standards? Well, anyway, it is now go time-ish. We're just going to make a few preparations before we can actually infiltrate the tower. Ooh, that's some warm tea. Okay, we're all having a good time here. In the rain, apparently. That thing has hams on it. That's Well, I would be impressed if I saw this in real life. Huh? Why do you have a name? Why do you have a name and I can't speak to you? What is with your nose?
Hey! Where are you going, eh? Where's the rush? Come on, don't be a dullard. Let's dance!
The reeds are part of the Harvest Festival tradition.
I was told there was an option to dance somewhere. Wonder if, well, yeah, I just looked at the trophy list before starting this session. I would assume this is a prime opportunity to do the dancing thing.
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line. And have your
Alright,
back ready.
alright. Okay. Are people dancing anywhere here?
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Rigmoon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering foul.
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant, Shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity, and an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without drubbing again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of deceased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions, and
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Here, here.
Get told.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you swore to protect?
We do not intervene in local traditions.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she says.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
I like that lady. Okay, so right, let's save our good sidekick. Roy, my guy, yes, we're going to have a word, don't worry.
What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sedir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is
The
running...
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
Oh, okay. I'm not ready for this. Okay, thing.
A week of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reap Moon's Eve.
Sounds delightful.
Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Okay, so apparently there's a bird bath. Oh, here, right? So you can just dip the flag in there and have a drink, and apparently that's fun. I don't know. Hi, who are you?
It's Reap Moon's Eve, sir, and you
appear to be uninebriated. For shame, public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stores have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are taxed in the Northlands with wine from the top.
All right, but can we just drop the sales rant?
Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy it.
I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by colour. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Goat's Hollow, Markurian Red, Dragon's Fire. What else do we have? Goat's Hollow, Markurian Red, Dragon's Fire. Seems like there should be more. But yeah. Well, let's just try this first.
Excellent choice, sir. This one is both tart and celebratory. A melancholy
Just pour
mix
the
of
wine, please.
Very well. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a...
Can I do this? No. That's very little.
I think this is more than enough Northlands wine. No one could possibly need any more.
So I'm thinking. Well, let's try this. Maybe a bit of trophy thing going on.
Donkey's urine. That's what this is. Ass piss. And it kicks like a mule.
Okay. We're gonna just leave that alone. And no. Okay. One and water.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulphurous piss. I'm reasonably certain that had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of...
No, it was not.
Why do I do this to myself?
Because I believe there is a trophy in it at the end of it all.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine. Goat's Hollow Winery. Markurian Red. Plain spoken, not particularly inspiring. Northlands Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
Okay. Let's just see. Can I put this back now then? Yeah, that is one way to lose that thing.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'm not some
Yeah.
a small sum before I make my decisions.
Let's try the Dragonfire.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 8, 9...
Um,
Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expensive.
I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Well, either way, I think we get a few more chances. Just to do over. Just in case this is very ill advised.
Drink that? All of it? I'd prefer to die with honor in battle. It'd be a lot less painful.
Probably true. So can I have one more tasting?
Can you, sir, buy or sample?
I'm not some a small sum before I make my decisions.
Which wine, sir?
Okay, now let's try the Dragonfire.
Interesting. You want to sample?
Yeah, come on, come on.
There you
We don't have all day.
sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sniff.
This is a really bad idea, isn't it? Hey! Trophies!
Burns like fire. Tonight we fight like dragons.
Oh boy. Also, apparently, this is supposed to have unintended consequences when we use it with the kindling, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it from a distance. We could.
This should be enough.
As
Sounds
we
like
all
Hillary is
know,
about
I'm
to
running
wrap
for
up his
office in
mad
City
ramble.
Watch, where I can
I'll just have to
personally
wait.
supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercure. But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity, must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer, burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Burn, baby, burn. Oops.
God save me! God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here. We need to get him to a healer, now. We'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
I mean,
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing bonfire!
Crappuccino.
I can still see flames. The flames are getting closer. You may want to, you know, put out the fire.
I don't have any items. What the hell?
It's getting toasty. Funny thing too, since the sun's not out and...
Well, barrels... Fuck. Okay, how am I supposed to do that?
And now, get me off this blazing bonfire!
Okay, pitchfork, haystack, left of the table thing was... Okay. Phew. Right, I think that was simplified quite a bit for the Final Cut version of the game.
Smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never. Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you? Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Okay, I don't feel very guilty for Hilaris, but if I had remembered or known that this would happen, I would have gone with the typical solution.
Amateurs! Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I... Finally! What took you so long? I've been in here for days!
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the rituals.
Yes, Master. Bloody time.
Did something happen to your eyes? Yeah, sorry, I was not paying attention, just momentarily.
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird. I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days. But I've nested here, it's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Yeah, I think I remember this. When we went there in Dreamfall, didn't Zoe beat up on some giants or other? Well, anyway, we'll be saving that for next episode. Stay tuned.